Have you ever felt a gentle nudge in your heart, a whisper in the silence, or a sudden clarity in the chaos, and wondered if it was just coincidence? What if I told you that these aren't coincidences at all? That God is speaking to you every single day, in ways so subtle, so quiet, you barely even notice. Yet if you listened, your life could change forever. This message matters because so many of us go through life feeling lost, unheard, or disconnected, as if the universe is silent. But what if it's not silent at all? What if God is constantly reaching out, guiding us, and speaking directly to our hearts, even when we fail to notice? This video is for those moments when you feel alone, when your prayers seem unanswered, or when life feels overwhelming. It's for anyone searching for signs, for clarity, for a gentle reminder that you are never truly alone. Today, we'll explore 7 powerful ways God communicates with you, subtle, unexpected, yet life-changing, and how to recognize them. Because the truth is, you might already be hearing Him without even realizing it. God speaks to us in ways we often overlook, subtle yet profound, guiding us through the noise of life. The first way is through Scripture. Those verses you read over and over, suddenly hitting you with new meaning, as if they were written just for you. A line you skimmed last week now pierces your heart, answering the very question you've been silently asking. The second way is through prayer. Not just the words we say aloud, but the quiet stirring within, the peace or conviction that follows a sincere conversation with Him. That still, small voice nudging you toward a decision or away from a path that could harm you. Third, God speaks through circumstances. Life's twists and turns are never random. A closed door may save you from disaster. A chance encounter may open opportunities, and even trials carry lessons that push you toward growth. Fourth, He speaks through others. Friends, strangers, mentors. Sometimes God sends messages wrapped in human form, a word of encouragement, a timely warning, or a story that resonates with your own struggles. Fifth, through creation. A breathtaking sunrise, the delicate bloom of a flower, the song of a bird in the morning. These moments whisper reminders of His presence and care, gently drawing your heart to awe and gratitude. Sixth, through dreams and visions. Often dismissed as mere imagination, these are moments where the veil between the spiritual and the natural thins, leaving you with impressions, insights, or warnings that linger long after you wake. And seventh, through intuition and gut feelings. That inner voice, often ignored, that guides you away from danger, toward opportunities, or nudges you to act with courage and faith. When you learn to trust it, you realize it's not coincidence. It's God moving within you, shaping your path in ways you cannot yet fully understand. When you begin to recognize these 7 ways God speaks, something inside you shifts. You start to see patterns, connections, little threads of divine intention woven through your days. Scripture becomes more than words on a page. It becomes a mirror, revealing the parts of your soul you've avoided. Prayer becomes less about asking and more about aligning your heart with God's heartbeat. Feeling His presence fill the quiet spaces within you. The circumstances you once called random begin to feel orchestrated. You realize that the delay you hated, the opportunity you lost, even the heartbreak you endured, each one held a purpose you couldn't see at the time. The people who enter your life start to feel like chapters in a book God is writing, each carrying a message, a challenge, or a blessing meant to shape you. And then there is creation, God's original language. The moments of beauty that strike you unexpectedly, the breeze that calms your spirit, the night sky that reminds you how small you are, yet how deeply you are known. Dreams become whispers from the spiritual realm, nudging your spirit toward understanding. And that intuition you used to ignore begins to feel sacred, like a compass placed in your soul before you were even born. The deeper you look, the clearer it becomes. God is not distant. He is not silent. He is always speaking, through everything, through everyone, through every moment that touches your life. There comes a moment when all the scattered pieces suddenly connect. Maybe it happens on an ordinary day. You're driving, walking, sitting alone, and a wave of clarity washes over you. You realize that God was never silent. You just weren't listening. Every moment of hesitation, every unexpected blessing, every pain you carried, He was there, shaping, guiding, whispering through it all. And then it hits you. You were never abandoned. Even in the seasons when you felt the most lost, God was already working behind the scenes, aligning people, shaping circumstances, and preparing your heart for breakthroughs you couldn't yet see. That realization changes everything. The world feels different. Conversations feel intentional. Quiet moments feel sacred. You start seeing God not as a distant observer, but as a close, loving Father who has been speaking to you your entire life. So as you step into the rest of your day, carry this truth with you. God is speaking. He always has been. Through scripture that awakens your soul, through people who show up at the perfect moment, through creation that mirrors His beauty, through dreams, intuition, and the quiet shifts in your heart. You are not walking blindly. You are being guided, loved, led. And when you begin to recognize His voice in the whispers of your life, everything changes. So open your heart. Pay attention, because the next message from God might be closer than you think. Thank you for watching this video and for sharing this moment of reflection with me. If this message touched your heart, if it opened your eyes to something new, or reminded you that God is closer than you think, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps this message reach more people who need encouragement, hope, and a reminder that they are never alone. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.